gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
What did the GM dog got threw off the stage by Karen?
Right.
I ain't been thrown off the stage no more.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Big
Man,
Hold on. That's cool if you're interested in a good laugh.
Right.
If you're interested in a good laugh, that, there you have it.
It's this producer I had met in Atlanta, Georgia. He go by Andrew Boone.
And who I work with a lot of white people, right? And they think and I tell them all the time, I say, listen, I appreciate what y'all doing, but I'm gonna be real with you. Stop acting like y'all know what we're going through. That's disrespectful.
We tell you, bro.
and that happened recent. That happened recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
like last week.
Like last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
All right, we are in the building. Mark, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
All right, cool. All right.
Tripping on me, man. It reset itself.
Shopping.
Your mic is chopping. It's chopping.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's still chopping.
Yeah, the settings, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember the computer was
Yeah, your phone tripping.
All right.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm go ahead and get well, anyways, today is April 24th.
All right, we're going back in time.
Yeah, show number 89, 11 away from 100. But anyway, Mark, how's your mic again? Try your mic again.
all right. Check mic 1 2.
That's better.
That's better.
That's better. That's better.
Okay, yeah, the settings, man. They reset it.
Okay.
I literally just had to cut the volume down on it. It was like 120 or something like that.
Yeah, you was chopping up. Yeah. Anyway, how y'all doing,
man.
fellas? What's going on?
Man, same old, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Yeah. So again, it's.
I do want y'all to know that. I just want to know 420 is over, so it's not weed smoke that you see on my screen.
Right.
Oh,
My little, humidifier.
All right. No,
I'm
you're
gonna
all
cut this
good,
off.
fam. You're good to go. All right. Yeah. So how was everybody's week so far? How's everybody been?
man, trying to get through this hump day, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Same old. You know, that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, I got some things lined up. So, go ahead and get this thing going. So, let's go ahead right off the top, and let's address this. Let's go ahead and address this issue right here. Let me just get it set up. Give me a second, right quick. Get it set up. Bam, right there. All right, so I'm gonna play this clip, and I want you all to listen to this very close and tell me what y'all got out of this, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view.
Okay. Now you heard the way he was expressing that, right? Did y'all catch that?
Right,
Right.
right.
All right. Now I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna come back with another clip. Check this.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was over?
Okay. All right. Now y'all heard that, right?
Right.
Check this out. Check this
Would
out.
have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? I would have been. Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 I would.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right. Shout out to Suede, the remix guy, for that. Okay.
That's
So
it right there, bro. That's it right there. Boy.
So TD Jakes was giving this moist sermon. Talking about some he would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed?
Right, nah.
Okay, so all right, so y'all go ahead. Y'all stay in both clips. So y'all tell me what y'all think.
Nah, that shit is, I've seen it. I've seen it before in a lot of places. That's just crazy. That's all really I got to say about it. It's just crazy in itself, because it's just, a lot of things just creep into what we consume.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't pay attention, like they say, you would miss the forest if it wasn't for the trees.
Right.
So you just gotta pay attention to what people say. You know what I'm saying? Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear.
Right.
So there you go.
Right. Go ahead, Mark.
Man, you know what? I got a lot to say about that, but I'm gonna keep it down to a minimum. Just hearing the sermon the first time, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not saying this because of everything that's been going out, but I hear preachers saying crazy stuff all the time. But just having a sermon talking about have you been swallowed and how he said it,
Right.
I would have been looking at him like, bro, like what?
Right.
Am I in the right church? But man, and then not only that, he put the gangster lean on it. He leaned back.
Right.
Swallowed.
Man, my wife put me up
Now,
on
just
that. I
think.
couldn't believe that. That wasn't on my radar. She had to put me up on that one, man.
But you know what? Just think, if it was another pastor who said that,
Right.
would it have been as big as it is with TD Jakes?
I mean, he linked the puppy, so
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, with him just saying that though, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
People gonna think like, what is he talking about?
Right. The average person on the outside looking in gonna be like, wait a minute, what do you mean?
Yeah. Now, if he had a message where he was talking about the guy who got swallowed up by the whale, okay, then I could be like, okay, he might be on to something. But you talking about just out of the blue? Have you ever been swallowed?
I would have been. Hey, now look.
It's like he was reminiscing.
Right. Now look, that joint was done by a cat named Suede, the remix guy, right? I want y'all to check out
Yeah.
this other clip he did. It's as funny as hell. So we're gonna come back after
PD
that.
Jakes over there with P Diddy. Oh, come on, cat. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. P Diddy. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. Oh, come on, cat. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. P Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no. P Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. Thank you, Megan Good. Thank you, Megan Good. Thank you, Megan Good. God bless you, bless you. Thank you, Megan Good. Thank you, Megan Good. Megan Good. Thank you, Megan Good. Coming to save that slave. You be listening to Sexy Red. You broke. You broke. You broke. What's she listening to? You be listening to Sexy Red. You broke. You broke. You broke. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. Oh, come on, cat. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. P Diddy. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. Oh, come on, cat. PD Jakes over there with P Diddy. P Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no. P Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. And you gotta tell him no. You broke. 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 You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
P Diddy be wanting to
Let me
party.
find
You
let
gotta
me
tell
find
him.
out.
Jakes over there with P Diddy. Oh, come on, cat. PD Jakes.
Hell no.
They say Kurt.
The Sway God got y'all in here rocking right now. Oh my God, this shit
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I feel you though.
Yeah, so,
That shit good though, man.
yeah, I just
Dude
wanted
talented.
to humor to the show. I just wanted to bring a little humor to the show this week. So tell me what y'all
Nah,
think
you
about
good.
Yeah. Hey man,
Nah,
he
that
need to
shit
have a
hard
mixtape
though.
out because he did a lot of videos like that. He
Yeah,
need to have his own
Yeah.
mixtape, man, for real.
yeah,
Because I know he's a producer, but at the same time, you know, I know these are serious matters, but he put a smile on people's face, man, when
Yeah.
he do the videos and the
Yeah.
beats, you
yeah.
know, because I'm over here rocking with it. You know,
Yeah.
man, he did
I
a
see
couple of
you.
joints that I like. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it, man. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's in the midst of everything that's been happening, stuff like that. You know, the internet needs stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is just
Oh,
another
yeah.
sign of
Oh,
how
yeah.
the internet always wins. You know what I'm saying? Even though,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a little light human. I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The way that dude is doing these remixes, you gotta tell him no. I mean, that shit hard, man. My wife put me up on that cat, man. So shouts out to my wife, man. Because I wasn't even up on that joint, but I just want to bring a little humor to the show. All right, here we go again, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get this going. All right, so seems like this beef thing is like everywhere now. Everyone's beefing now. So let's get into the latest, and we'll be right back.
R.I.P. Takeoff, he the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. Oh, shit. You tripping, Chris, don't say that, don't lose your head. You done turned a big bad wolf on these fuck niggas, never knew revenge. This what happens when a fuck nigga push a real nigga out to the edge. This what happens when a dumb nigga get fame and it get to his head. You gon' kiss this ring, nigga, big fuck you from my middle finger. I tattoo my trigger finger. Bring real beat to your dinner table. My mental state ain't never stable. I know this shit gon' sting, nigga. I ran your ass through the ringer, nigga. You just got body by a singing nigga. Bitch. Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me?
My God. All right, one more. We'll be right back.
Pussy nigga, pull up, crash, shout about your bae. Why you pussy? Little bitch come dance, battle with my Drake. You been fucked your bag up when you punch Rhea in the face. Talking about fashion week, you sparing who? Come punch me in my face. Pussy, it ain't nothing but a fade. You know you lost to Frank. Niggas ran in your house, tied up your aunt cause you ain't pay. This bullet got your name. Don't ever bring up tape, pussy.
All right. So there it is. Quavo and Chris Brown are back and forth. So all right, fellas, y'all chime in.
Shoot.
Yo,
At one point,
I know you the philosopher, bro. I know you are. And I can't wait to hear what you got to say on this. But I will say this. I love it because it's on wax. It ain't got nothing to do with no Bloods, no
Right.
Crips, no G's, no Vice. It's just two men on one microphone going at it.
Yeah.
This is what I love about this. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
I love it. And what makes me love it even better is that Chris Brown, the R&B singer, spit bars and lit him up.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's why he went on mute. That's why he went on mute right there. See?
Your mic went out. Your mic is out. Go ahead, Mo.
Chris Brown do music. He just because he's saying that's what he known for, but he do music, period. He been able to rap. He showed y'all that on Look At Me Now and other things he done did. But you ain't gotta explain that to me. Talking about it's on wax. It's one nigga versus one nigga on him. You can tell that shit to J. Cole. He the only person that's gonna apologize after everybody dropped a diss tape. Everybody submitted a diss track. J. Cole the only nigga that apologized. So I feel where you coming from. That's what I said 2 weeks ago about it being it's supposed to be hip hop. Now you love it this week. Go back to tell J. Cole to take that motherfucking apology back. That's what I'm standing on. You got an R&B nigga that done threw what's his name? Quavo. He done threw him off the cliff to the point where now you gonna get on the track, bring up Rihanna PTSD when Chris Brown punched in the face to make a point. That's dissing her without even, she ain't even in the battle. But I feel you though. Exactly. But she ain't even in the battle. Let's keep it all well booked. So at the end of the day, I do like everybody's beef. I like everybody beef who done dropped a new beef track and everybody who doing all this crazy shit. It's cool. This is now 2024 Royal Rumble. I want to see who come out the cut and drop a diss track out of nowhere.
You feel like a Royal Rumble. It seems like anybody could just fucking get on the ropes and jump right the fuck in, don't it?
Hell yeah. Every week that bell ding, it's a new challenger. Let's get his ass in there.
Yeah. Now,
you see what I'm saying?
Now,
Go ahead,
Mister.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, man, just responding to what Gitmo said about the J. Cole situation. Okay, I didn't say I didn't like it. I loved it because I want to see two as they say, the big three or whatever. I want to see them to go head and head. But see, I don't see Chris Brown and Quavo popping, busting caps at each other. I just don't see that.
That's where you wrong. That Chris Brown is a blood.
Now, wait a minute. I know he's a blood, but he's not as what. Well, I ain't gonna say that's another thing. But I'm not worried about that. Quavo is a GD. So what's your point? You know what I'm saying? Here's my
point.
J. Cole.
You said there wasn't no gangs involved.
No, listen. J. Cole is a different breed than Quavo, Chris Brown, and all them. Not saying that he is soft because I don't believe that. I believe if anybody touch him, he gonna put his hands on him. But I do believe. See, you gotta think about this though, Gitmo. With TDE and Kendrick Lamar, them I think in California, they don't play stuff like that, bro. Chris Brown is not from California. He's from Virginia. He might be a blood, but he's not from the turf. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how Usher get beat up out there? How Usher get beat up out that end? He got beat up. Usher got beat up by Chris Brown at a party, either this year or late last year. Around had something to do with Tiana Taylor. Look it up. That's why they don't get along with each other right now. It was either
who got beat up? Who beat Usher up?
Chris Brown. Look it up.
Okay, but we talking about we talking about the rap beef though. We ain't
talking
about Usher.
I'm talking about they both in California. Listen, you just brought up the fact that these niggas be in California. Okay, Chris Brown in California. Chris Brown of blood. On top of both of the things I just said, Usher and Chris Brown ain't from California. Like what you said. I picked two niggas that's in R&B that ain't from California. One of them is a blood, and Chris Brown still beat this nigga ass. What's the problem?
Yeah, it shows right here. Chris Brown and Usher fight at birthday.
See, I be on all that shit. That's why I'm saying when you make up points like that, saying, well, Chris Brown ain't no blood, he in California, Usher ain't no blood either. But when you got that affiliation versus Usher's
Here's
what
a good one.
skate rink affiliation.
Here's a good one.
Oh, here you go. Come on with it.
What's Lil Durk homie from Chicago?
What homie you talking about?
Big Von.
Okay.
You talking about the one that died?
King Von had beef.
King Von.
King Von had beef. King Von had beef with old boy from Atlanta, right?
Right.
Okay.
So Chicago, people in Chicago, I'm not saying all, but the majority of people in Chicago don't play that. If you rapping about them, it's about to be some gunplay. Period. We all know that. That's the same way with California, but just like you just said, Chris Brown and Usher got to fight and they didn't bust no guns. We talking about rapping, and then we talking about people shooting and killing each other.
Well, you can't sit up, bro. You can't sit up here and pick it. Let me tell you something. But let's keep it all the way real. You can't pick and choose which nigga you think that ain't in a gang when most of these niggas are in a gang or they're gang affiliated or they got homies in crews who are willing to shoot up their shit to prove that they down with the celebrity. Let's not get it confused at all.
Yeah,
so you it don't have to be a gang member. It could be a nigga that got out of jail just trying to prove he down with the squad. Stop it.
Yeah.
Ain't no way around that. Every celebrity. Every celebrity got a bodyguard or hitters nowadays.
I just don't believe Chris Brown and Quavo would shoot at each other. I just don't believe
it. Don't even matter if they don't shoot at each other. It could be somebody in their camp. It can be somebody in their camp.
Recognize real.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm telling you, bro? I'm not even gonna go back and forth with it for real. Cause ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that you ain't been over. Listen, nah, but because ain't no way you can tell me that you cannot tell me that any one of these people you have been an R&B nigga that done had head busting niggas around you that don't have to be gang affiliated who will ride for you just to protect you. For real. It ain't no back and forth on that. That's just real facts. You can think Quavo. Listen, you ain't look. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Because guess at the end of the day, you can think Quavo ain't got no hitters. You can think any one of these celebrity dudes got hitters. I don't care if you're a singing nigga or a rapping nigga. They all got hitters. They all got people on their payroll. Friends or no friends. I can go out North Nashville right now and say, hey, get in the car with me, let's go hit somebody. And I bet you know who I can call and we'll go hit them. If we really had to go hit somebody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not even out there yet. What does that tell you? Please understand that.
Yeah.
And if a certain situation, look, Mom, I do you one better. A certain situation come up with you, you come get me and we'll hit them. What are you talking about? I'm for real.
But guess what? See, I'm a different breed, and you should know that by being around me for these years, because the people who I had around me back then at the house at Laverne, like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GDs, Vice Lords.
Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him.
Right.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly seems to be the bridge to fucking smooth shit out now.
Somebody will clip you up next week. You'll be on a clip. I had killers at my house last week.
Yeah.
But my point is, I've had people to say, hey, we can do this because this dude dissed you. You know what I told him? I said no.
Right.
I could do anything by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, like you said, if I wanted to, I could. But that'll be stupid of me. Right. Especially if I'm rich and I'm famous and I got a whole lot of stuff to lose.
Right.
And that's why they pay people.
Even do that.
Right.
Man,
But to Kurt's point, he has a strong point. Because a lot of times when you see a celebrity caught up in something, it wasn't the actual celebrity. It was somebody in his entourage that wanted to jump back and be like, I got this, homie. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's be happening. I'm finna give you a perfect example. Let's check this. Let's go back a few years. Remember that one award show where somebody stole on Dr. Dre and Young Buck instantly jumped in and started doing whatever? Did he stab that dude or something like that? What
Yep,
Buck
with
do?
a fork.
Yeah,
With a fork.
Okay, so now I don't think that Buck was just trying to motherfucking just. I mean, he was doing two things at the same. He was proving that he was down with the clique, and he was proving that he had the big
Right.
homies back. So it's a
Right.
situation like that. Even though Dre probably didn't physically throw anything back, Young Buck jumped in and did whatever. So it's kind of like to Kurt's point. A lot of times celebrities have people in their crew that'll go ahead and handle that. And sometimes it could go a little over the top because when it happens over the top, the celebrity himself, he's in trouble because of the entourage and the company that he carries. But you both have two good points. I just want everybody to know that. Look what he said. He said Chris Brown turned into Tupac this week.
Right.
Yeah. So again, this beef shit is some new improved beef. It's nothing like I've seen before. I've never seen a Royal Rumble like this, like Kurt said, a Royal Rumble, because back in the days when beef was handled, beef was handled between the two people, Biggie and Pac, MC Shan and KRS-One, LL and Mo D, LL and Canada. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I want to see who's gonna come in this joint next, because even though I try to stay on the sideline, and I try not to get too into this shit, but I'm on the sideline. I'm checking it out. I'm on the sideline, peeping it out. You know what I'm saying? And so far this week, to me, as far as I'm concerned, Chris Brown has just recorded one of the greatest top-notch diss records of all time. I'm personally ranking it up there with No Vaseline, fucking Hit 'Em Up, Jack the Ripper. Then what's the name of his song? What's the name of his song? What is the name of Chris Brown's song?
Weakest Link.
Yeah, Weakest Link.
Yeah.
Weakest Link. Yeah. So again, I didn't want to stray too far into the subject because we got a few more clips, but I did want to get that out. And also, if you guys haven't been noticing on YouTube, a lot of these songs, people have been going back and making Motown versions of these goddamn songs. Have y'all been seeing that on YouTube?
Man.
Oh no, but I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, okay. I don't know how much battle we go.
But Kurt, Sexy Red. Is it Pound? Is her song Pound Town? Sexy Red?
Yeah.
There's a Motown version. There's a Motown version of Pound Town. I thought about you.
I think I've heard that. I heard that part. Got that old black lady singing it.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yes.
That shit crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't know how much battle we gonna talk about real quick, but you gotta watch how niggas is playing the game, bro. Some of these dudes are putting out battles. You'll start noticing this. Some of these dudes are putting out battle songs. And then you got people like Drake who puts out battle songs where they're gonna play it on the radio. See, Drake, when he put out his song, he wasn't, no, I'm just gonna get a track and just go ham on it. Nah, he waited, got the publishing on that shit like he did back to back. See, when Drake makes songs, as you see, he makes them where he can get spins off of them on the radio.
Right.
He gets spins on whatever. He don't just throw it out like it's a mixtape song.
Right.
Like Kendrick Lamar, like J. Cole did 7 Minute Drill. He making sure he get paid for it. So it's gonna spin even after the beef is over. It's still gonna spin.
But
notice that.
A lot of these songs, I don't think he would be the only one, because I like that 7 Minute Drill and the Like That. Those on Spotify getting all kind of motherfucking spins. So
yeah, but you're not gonna hear that on the radio though.
No, you won't hear it on the radio, but they're gonna get some money from it. They're gonna see some money from it.
I mean, I don't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't doubt it. But it might. I don't know per se. I'm gonna say this. I don't know per se, but it should be a different genre when you using. If you make a mixtape song, I'm gonna leave it at this. If you make a mixtape song and you put it out, you can't put it on the radio. You feel me?
Right.
So, but when Drake doing this song, it goes on the radio.
So why do you think
see what I'm saying?
Does Drake have a different type of privilege than J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
I think he wouldn't do it for free. He wants to monetize off of it. You see what I'm saying? He wants all the chips off of it. It ain't just no, man, I'm gonna jump over here. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump over here. Or he's not gonna wait to put it in the album, because that's gonna take too long to respond. But he did put it out in a timely manner after he heard the other joint. But as soon as that happened, after he heard the Like That joint with Kendrick on it, then he came back and answered. But you see how quick he went from answering the diss, all the paperwork, and it's on the radio.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like the Like That remix, I wonder when you hear the Like That, you probably won't hear the Like That remix on the radio. Especially when you talk about Lucian Grange and all them on the radio, I don't think they don't like that too much all day, every day.
His punk ass name in there. That's a different story. Yeah.
Right. So you got to understand the mechanics of what I'm saying, not just the battle, but it's the battle on an effective level.
Right, and I'm gonna say this little caveat, then we're gonna move on. But they saying that Lucian Grange is pretty much behind a lot of this shit. But I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm letting it playing right there. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Kevin's comment right quick. Says he's a plant. A lot of people have been saying here, and it's just social media speculation. But a lot of people have been saying Drake is a plant. I don't know. I don't think, me personally, I don't think so. I think Drake is a unique artist that just happened to be fucking fighting him off. That's all.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
He might be a unique artist, but the nigga is kind of like Captain Planet nowadays. I'm on, because it's already a Jumbotron shit, which is Jumbotron shit is the song that Lil Yachty done. He bought the song from Lil Yachty. He put it on Her Loss. He done bought songs from The Weeknd, put them on Take Care. Rick Ross claiming that Saha the Prince been writing for him a little bit too. A little bit of everybody. Not saying that Drake can't rap. I didn't say that. I didn't say Drake can't write. I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is these guys will make songs and give them to each other.
Yeah.
To the point where y'all are running around like Captain Planet. No wonder y'all sound so damn good. Because you're running around here like, with y'all's powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Now you're making out all these goddamn hits.
Right.
That probably didn't come from just your brain. It came from a think tank. Like they say, OVO sweatshop. That means you got writers.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Me and Paul, I'm gonna say this. Me and Paul was talking. One more quick fact. Me and Paul was talking about the Nas album. If you listen to Affirmative Action, Foxy Brown didn't write that verse. Nas did. Look at the actual writers credits. Yeah. So far as the verses, same thing that goes on today. They doing the same damn thing. We so lazy now. We don't look at who wrote the song no more. If you sung it, you wrote it. That's not true. But okay, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, you're right. All right. So I'm going to get to the next clip, then we'll get right back. Okay, so I'm going to play 2 clips, and then we'll talk about this discussion. Check this out.
Before now, robots could only replace part of a human job, enough to make coffee or an omelet. But this is Digit, a robot its makers say is ready to do what human warehouse workers do.
They can lift about 35 pounds. The robot weighs about what a person would weigh. It can reach about the size of what a person can reach. We're really going for that kind of like OSHA regulations and requirements for the robot.
Agility Robotics is funded in part by Amazon, which is investing $1 billion in new industrial technologies. Amazon has already started testing Digit in its Seattle Robotics Research and Development Facility, potentially adding to the company's fleet of more than 750,000 robots. And the company's investors have big ambitions for them.
The fact that it can enter places that were designed for humans and solve those challenges that exist without having to rebuild the environment for automation.
And it doesn't quit. They're about 250.
Now you see, we're gonna leave it right there. He said, and it doesn't quit. Now check this out. And here's the follow-up to that.
No matter how much they say robots will replace humans in the workplace, I'm not 100% convinced of that, because we know something will always go wrong, and human intervention will be a necessity. Let me show you a robot that worked for 20 straight hours, and look at what happened. replace humans? I don't think so.
Right. So the first clip was them bragging about this robot, right? He working his ass off, but then later on, after working 20 hours straight, his ass collapsed. So go ahead, fellas, y'all chime in.
Go ahead, Mark. Oh, you ain't even saying you. I was gonna say I ain't heard nothing.
I think we are. You mean I'm gonna hit it again just for you, man.
Oh, okay.
We are doomed, man. We are doomed, man, in the future because they're gonna find a way. With that video being out, they're gonna find a way to recharge them so that they can keep going. I feel like in the future, man, maybe about 20 years from now, or maybe a little bit longer than that, the whole world is going to be like iRobot, the movie. Yeah. And it's going to be humans against robots. I believe that.
Yeah.
Because
dude just said he just needed a better battery. So that might be the fact. Maybe his battery went low and he just collapsed. Go ahead, Mo.
I was about to say, you know, people.
We got robots that's working on people now.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm gonna say this: people are always quick to talk shit. First of all, that's dangerous. That lady saying, "I don't think so." Yeah, you better think so, because that was just 20 hours on a fucking test model that ain't been perfected. When we first had computers, remember, computers were big as fuck with a little bit of memory. Now they're small as fuck, as like these phones with tons of memory.
Right, with the most memory.
So my whole point is only going to get more efficient quicker from this point.
Right.
You talk about 20 hours and you laughing. What happened when it turns 40? What happened when your speaking of that, lady who talking, what happened when your granddaughter can't find a job at Amazon and she got them 2 kids? Or your son who need to get off the damn couch can't find a job and he got 2 kids. He need to work at Amazon just like everybody else, but he can't because a robot got his job. When them robots come through like that, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all talking shit about these robots that work. Wait till they take over McDonald's.
Oh,
that's gonna be hard. I'm talking about fully McDonald's. Nobody in there, but they're for 24 hours.
Yeah,
you're hurting.
Yeah.
Because what job you think they gonna design that robot for? Your job, the common man job, the blue worker's job.
Yeah.
They're not gonna build a management device that kicks the CEO out the company. They'll kick you all out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
They can't have a CEO. They can't have a robotic CEO, huh? They gotta have a.
Imagine them having a robotic CEO who is artificial intelligence. They're not gonna be that stupid, are they? But they will make one for you who's the grunt who picks up 50 pounds at his job or 45 pounds at his job and works 8 hours a day. They'll make a robot for you, but they're not going to make a robot for human resources, CEOs, CFOs, the auditor. CEO, right? You're not going to make one for him.
Right.
You feel me? But you're going to make one for the lower person on the totem pole.
Now, here's what Kevin, he just said, and then they're going to hire nothing but maintenance workers who have to work. I said the same shit 10 years ago. I said, once they start this minimum wage shit, $15, $20 an hour, the only people they're going to have to hire that's going to get paid that is the mechanic that's going to come in and fix the goddamn robots. He's going to make $15 and $20 an hour because he got the expertise to fix these robots. So
he going to make more than that.
Like Jason, good point. That's the favorite comment of the night right there because that is exactly on fucking point.
He gonna make more than that before it's over with because he got to go to school for that robot.
Yeah, exactly. He gotta go, and he's gonna have continuing education, which means as the technology advances and updates change, he's gonna have to get educated on that so he can continue to work. So yeah.
So you watch. So that lady talking that bullshit, wherever you at, you gonna learn.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, man. I like that topic because it's on the way, man. We gotta. That's a reality we gotta start getting ready for. So now when we pull in to a drive-through or even actually walk into a store, it won't be somebody saying, "Hey, welcome to McDonald's, man. Take your order." It's gonna be like you key your order in at a kiosk, and that motherfucker will start the robots in the back will start, getting your order ready. So
Well, that's after they scan that's after they scan that chip you got, and then they'll do it.
Right. You got to scan your chip and see. Right.
Scan your chip. Make sure you authorized to get this food up out of here, or you can starve
Exactly.
if you ain't on the grid. You feel me? It's serious. What you gonna do? I mean, your vacuum itself. Your car drive itself. Now your work don't work itself. What you gonna do?
Yep.
You don't have no job.
Yep. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Your house can't house itself.
They're trying to make
You
the house.
feel me?
They're trying to get it there. You know, they're trying to get.
No,
it there.
I'm talking about it's gonna have to be somebody to buy the house. Your house can't house itself.
Right. Exactly.
But you ain't got no job, so you can't buy no house.
Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly. All right, check out this clip of Judge Mathis. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Judge Mathis, but I do like this clip right here where he kind of made a lot of great sense. So check this out.
How many times I told you the number one rule: no man is a bigger man than me in my house.
I'm your nephew, man.
You're not nothing to me. You
I understand that now. I understand that now, Tony. I understand I'm not
Man, I
nephew
don't
you now
want no
because you
more
hurt
of
my
this.
feelings.
You know
Sir,
what?
Hand me a piece of tissue, man. Did this damn young man move from the streets of Oakland to escape the gangs, plead out to you for help. You let him move in there, knowing what he done went through all his life. He running from the street gangs. How many young people run from the street gangs and try and escape? None. Most of them stay there and try and survive and kill each other or destroy themselves. He got sickle cell anemia, no parents. And yeah, I'm crying because I see myself in it. There's one thing to give a young man tough love, but where's the love? All I hear is toughness.
Heartfelt thanks for the subscription.
Whoa! All right, fellas, y'all chime in on that. What y'all think about that?
I just need the other side of the story. I mean, I know it's a clip, but what the young boy do? He ain't gonna just tell you you ain't nothing for not just for you in my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. If you out sneaking around bringing girls up in my house, fucking and all that bullshit, ain't going to school. You can run from the streets all you want to, but you still doing that, you're still fucking off. I ain't gonna have it.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? And you say he ran all the way from Oakland, so he came. You know he was coming up. The dude who the homeowner. You know he was coming up. So my whole point is, and it's a lot. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of stuff. It's deeper than that for me. I think about all angles. Like the lady who's standing beside him. What are you, the auntie? If you the auntie, then what's up with him then? You see what I'm saying? That's your sister who's dead and gone. That's your sister child. What's up with him then?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes a dude can be mad at a woman and take it out on the child. That's your nephew. Why I'm taking care of the little nigga? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You feel me? So what's the whole parameter of it? You see what I'm saying? So that's my angle on it. I don't know enough to know enough. So what you think though, Mark? What you think, Mr. Bro?
Your mic is out. Yeah. Your mic just went out. Damn,
bro.
You hear me?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but real quick, man, I remember the show, but I don't remember the whole thing. I remember the clip. My thing is just like he said, man. Of course, he's gonna have some type of trouble because he don't have no mom, don't have no dad. He's got the streets right there, so that's all he's seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be disturbed a little bit in some way, some form.
Right.
But the issue with that, man, I just feel like the uncle should have a little bit more compassion because it's hard for us black young men anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard for us, especially when we don't have guidance or the tools we need to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, if I didn't have a mom or a dad or my grandmother, man, I probably wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be in jail, man, or prison, banging out up there. And that's real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a stepfather who was married to my mom, taught me about basketball and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. My heart goes out to that young man. Matter of fact, I think, later on, I'm gonna see if I can get an update on that young man, because he seems to me that he's really serious about trying to get some help. And having sickle cell, that's not a good thing. I know somebody who got sickle cell.
Right.
So it ain't too much trouble you can get in. Yeah, it ain't too much trouble you can get into anyway. You know, because you constantly in pain.
And in the
that
hospital,
stuff ain't no joke.
in the hospital too. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my heart goes out to him, man. And I'm gonna see if I can find an update on him, man. For real.
I got a homegirl named Sharonda years ago, passed away of sickle cell and anemia. I don't know. That last.
Yeah, it's called sickle cell anemia.
Yeah, and her brother, who's still alive, my boy Doc Wood, he's still dealing with it. But yeah, they've been out of the hospital a lot. Like he may be in the hospital now as we speak, because he's always in and out that motherfucker because of it. But yeah, man. Oh, okay. Here's somebody else that shout out the Chrome. Does Chrome have sickle cell anemia?
I think so.
I don't think it's that, bro. It ain't that. I don't think Chrome got sickle cell, bro. But anyway,
Yeah, but anyway, now my thing about the clip is, I feel for the kid. You know what I'm saying? The uncle was kind of harsh, but my thing is, why are they in court? What led them to come to court? What led them there? You see what I'm saying? Like, what happened that got them in front of the judge and they're on the opposite sides going at each other? Like, you know, I'm trying to. That's why.
That's why I said we don't know enough to know enough.
Right. So yeah, Mark, if you can, see if you can find an update on that. See if we can actually find that particular episode, so we can know what actually led to them being in court, you know, opposite each other. So yeah. So I feel what you're saying, Kurt. Sometimes you gotta have both angles to you know on that. So
right.
What you're saying? That's most definitely. All right, check this out, Mark. What you think about?
Look at how they dress for Sunday to worship Christ. Are you kidding? Is this a rap video or is this a service for the Lord? The pastor got on $5,000 alligator shoes, $2,500 suit. The women got on the tightest dress. Come on, man. Nobody's serving the Lord on Sunday. There might be more demons in church than on the street corner.
All right, did you see that, Mark?
Yeah, man. That you know what? It's funny because me and my coworkers was just talking about that today.
Okay.
And you know, I've had a pastor, man, to call me more than one time. And the first thing he asked me, he didn't even ask me how was my day going or none of that. His first question was, how much money do you make on your paycheck? And I was like, you know, yeah, I laughed because you know I'm thinking he's joking.
Yeah.
He was like, no, for real. How much money you make on your paycheck? Because, you know, the first thing you need to do is take out God's money and give God his 10%. I said, with all due respect, Pastor, I have a mortgage. I got bills. I have a family. I got to take care of my wife. I got to make sure everybody's good before I do that. I said, but since you want to throw scriptures out, I said, well, what did Jesus tell Paul, you know, when he was trying to bring money in? And what Jesus said was, whose face is on this coin? And he told him Caesar. He said, okay, give Caesar what is his, and you give God what is God. Mm-hmm. So my whole point is, with that George Washington face on there and all the other ones on there, God don't care nothing about that. That's just a piece of wood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That don't make you rich.
Right.
But that's just ridiculous, man. How most of these pastors, they get the money, they get the Bentleys, they get all these other stuff, man. But then you got over 100 people in your flock, your so-called flock, who need they lights to be paid so they can get them cut on, or they need food.
Right.
You know. So yeah, I ain't buying that, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
Well, I'll say this: church is a business, like everything else. Everything is a damn business. Even nonprofits take money from people. You see what I'm saying? So everything, even if it's a business, it's not a business, it's a business. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. I mean, if I wanted to be religious, that's a business, going to their church and all that. But you can be spiritual just by picking up the Bible and reading it and following what it says. You don't have to go to church for that. Church is the building.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The people that congregate is what makes up the church. You come about it's just a structure. You feel me? That's one. The next thing, I don't like the way that clip portrays the rappers and the churchgoers because it's leaving out an important element. You don't want us to dress like we Bloods and Crips on the street corner with the white tees and the blue jeans and the Jordans. But as soon as you start putting on loafers and gators, now you too good. You dressing like the rappers. Well, I mean, if you dressing with style, like if you play that, they showed all them black men look like they was going to church, as they should. Do black excellence right for a change. That don't mean.
I'm gonna play it
Go
again.
ahead.
Right? I'm gonna play it again. Just on your point. I'm gonna play it again. We'll come
Look
right
at
back.
how they dress for Sunday to worship Christ. Are you kidding? Is this a rap video or is this a service for the Lord? The pastor got on $5,000 alligator shoes, $2,500 suit. The women got on the tightest dress. Come on, man. Nobody's serving the Lord on Sunday. There might be more demons in church than on the street corner.
Now, the reason why I just said what I said was because if you look at all them rappers, they had what's that boy? Was it not the baby on there? You know he a rapper. Cardi B walking around. You know that's Cardi B. Stop it. So don't say that's how they coming for Sunday. You should have took some actual Sunday photos. Those guys who was all dressed up in a long line, that could be at some kind of business convention or Black Excellence anything expose. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to equivalate that to that. Even if it was something for church. So what? At least they got on suits. Some of these people are running around here come as you are, and they be coming to church raggedy and a motherfucker. Excuse my language. I'm just being real at this point. So don't confuse it. And anyway, I don't want to hear nothing Dr. Umar says until he gets money for that damn school.
Hold on, Kurt. He can make an opinion about that stuff.
Man, I don't want to.
Kurt, don't do this situation.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of things that
can still make.
Everybody got an opinion, but I'm gonna have my opinion about him. I don't care. And can't nobody persuade me about how I feel about old boy. You see what I'm saying? Because at one moment you will say brothers and sisters shouldn't be dressing like this and dressing like that, but you meeting up with Suki Hana. You was talking about how you was gonna change her and get her out of her slut ways, and then you have an interview where you land in a hotel bed saying, "Chill on Suki Hana, Sister Suki Hana's good. Chill on Sister Suki Hana." I don't want to hear that shit. You gonna stand 10 toes? Stand all the way 10 toes. You shouldn't let her slide neither. See, one time, and sometimes he killed me trying to come down on black men that live in America, Mr. Pan-Africanism. Stop that, bro. It's cool to be pro-black sometimes, but guess what? We still over here in the trenches.
So you telling me?
Shit.
So you telling me that he can't have an opinion on churches because he hadn't built the school yet, Kurt?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't. His track record has not shown me anything that I feel like he has an opinion. Cool, he can have his opinion. Just like he got an opinion on the church, I got an opinion on him, and I'm free to have that. I don't care what his opinion is. But when you ask me what do I think about it, I think he's a grifter. Let's do it like that. And I said what I said. Ain't no way around it. I don't care how people feel about it. I feel he's a grifter. Because you took money from all these people who donated for a school for black kids. You never showed up with the school. That's bullshit. You said you was going to call Suki Hana out on her bullshit, giving black women a bad reputation, a bad name, talking about we got our black ladies out there eating ass. Or do you soon forget? You meet up with her in person and put it on TMZ and on social media, and then you wake up in a hotel room 12 o'clock talking about chill on Sister Suki Hana. She good, chill on her. Oh, what you do, hook up with her? Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't care, man, and I'm not, and that's why I say what I say. I'm not gonna back down from that. So I'm not saying just because he didn't build a school, his track record is bad.
Curtis,
still bad.
Hold on. Even some of the worst people in the world, I'm not making excuses for them. I'm not making excuses. Sometimes even the worst people in the world can kind of make sense every now and then, Curtis. So I'm not saying I'm not saying don't condemn the brother because you feel a certain way because of a school or way if you feel he's a grifter. I'm just saying he's still entitled to an opinion, like all of us are. So I'm
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. You know what? Fuck, we're gonna take our break and then we'll come right back. But I'm gonna say this right quick. I posted I pinned the link onto my Facebook page. Everybody that's out there checking it out, go ahead. I want you to share the link. Let everybody know the back and forth is on. Like, share, comment. So after 9:30, if you guys want to hit the link and after you comment on what we talked about tonight, you're more than I'm opening up the chat line for people to come on if you want to. So anybody can come on in and talk about any of the topics that we had on. Give you about 2 or 3 minutes to make your statement. Then we'll be right back. But yeah, we'll be right back in 5 minutes and we'll pick up the show from there. So we see everybody in 5. Peace.
Sounds good.
Oh shit! What am I doing? right, back in the building, back and forth, episode number 89, April 24th, 2024. All right, fellas. So again, everyone is out there watching. If you go to my Facebook page, the first post you see on my page is pinned at the top. If you'd like to chime in on any of the topics that we have out there tonight, you're more than welcome to come in. We give you about 2 minutes on the floor to say your piece, but we're still gonna keep the show moving. So again, the link to the show is pinned up on my Facebook page. Anyone can click in, comment on any topic that we talked about tonight. You're more, we're happy to let you have the floor. But until then, we're gonna keep the show moving. All right. So check this out. This is something I saw, and I like this clip. So I'm gonna play this, and we'll be right back.
Psychological secrets about people. If a person sleeps too much, they are unhappy. If a person laughs a lot, even at silly things, they feel lonely inside. If a person always tries to help and support others, it's likely that no one can even imagine how often they themselves need that support. But they are not used to sharing their problems with others. If a person lies a lot, they might be insecure. If a person constantly tries to stand out, it's likely that they were not loved enough or given enough attention in the past. If a person cries over small things, they are pure and kind. If a person is often aggressive, it means they have strong internal pain that they hide within themselves. If a person talks little when in a large group of people, they are likely mentally strong. They know that a wise person listens more and speaks less, so they value their words.
All right. Psychological secrets about people. What y'all think about that?
I think half of it's true. I think half of it is not necessarily. You can't hear me?
I'm talking about Mark. I can't.
Well, I'll say half of it's true and half of it's false, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like the one where dude was laughing in the bathroom, and he was saying that he's laughing because he's lonely or whatever. No, sometimes people laugh stuff off because they really want to punch you in the face. Okay. You see what I'm saying? You be like, I can't believe this motherfucker did what he did. Really, you really mad. You feel me?
Right.
So it ain't a sign of being lonely when you want to punch somebody in the face and you laughing to try to think it's funny, but it ain't funny. You feel what I'm saying? You heard that phrase before.
Right.
I was tripping off of the video because when you watch the Chinese couple get in a white car and talk about they lie too much, they're insecure. Did you watch that he put a girl in the car, but then he held another girl's hand as he was walking around the car after he put his girlfriend in the car with another woman in the picture?
Oh, wow.
You didn't see that, did you? See, these images, when we watch these clips, bro, you gotta look at
a lot of stuff be stock footage, so I don't want to. A lot of this stuff.
Right. I get it. I know it is. It's movie clip footage and everything, but it's the way they position it. To say if a person lies too much, they're insecure, but then he put his girlfriend in the car, but when he walks around, he's letting another girl's hand go right before he gets in the car with the girl who's already in the car, which is odd to me. Some of those things are true. You know what I'm saying? They do say you sleep a lot when you say it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people when they're depressed, all thing they want to do is sleep all day, all night, all day, all night.
Right.
So that's true. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do when they're happy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sometimes eat when they sad. It's a coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
So besides eating, for satisfaction, you might sleep to escape the problems. You don't got to deal with them as long as you sleep. You feel me?
Right.
So it's just there's different points is true and different points, it's up to interpretation.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mistress. Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yep.
Yep, you good.
Okay, I don't know why this thing keeps resetting. I had to switch, go to the settings and put my flip it back on. But real quick, man, I don't know who come up with these things, but I don't know if they like astrologers or going with zodiac signs or whatever. But most of that stuff is true. If people just really sit down and think about it, I believe everything that was in that clip. If you really just sit back and like you said, if you just be quiet and just watch and listen, you will learn about a person because they're going to tell you right in front of your eyes, whether it's with their actions or if they talking a lot.
Right.
You're gonna learn about that person.
Right.
So yeah, I believe everything that was in that clip. And I don't know if you want me to do it now or a little bit later, but I did get an update on that Judge Mathis case.
Yeah, what's up? What's the update on it? Right quick, while we got a minute.
All right. Well, the update is Judge Mathis put the man through community college. He graduated, got a degree and everything, and now he's a preacher. He's a minister.
Okay.
So he's doing pretty good now.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that episode and watch it all the way through so I can get a little bit more. I want to know why the hell they was in court opposite each other. So that's one thing I do want to see. But good work, Mark. Good work. But yeah, that clip,
Yes, sir.
that clip is kind of, like to Kurt's point. Sometimes when people, I can't believe that. Sometimes motherfuckers do be sneak, under your breath. We want to knock your ass out. They just have to laugh it off and shit. So sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah.
I found myself having to laugh some shit off, so I won't have to knock a motherfucking block off too. So I've done that before, so that is true. But a lot of this video, a lot of that clip, a lot of stuff in that clip, just to be true. It all depends on the type of person. I don't think everyone is like that. We all fall under some of those categories, but not all of them. But but a lot of that stuff can be a lot. I've seen a lot of people that's like that. Now I've seen a lot of people that's been broken. They don't say shit. There's a lot of people that's walking around here broken, and they just. You can't even tell because they still keep their same, hey, the positive attitude. They're still a good co-worker. They ain't fucking up there. They still doing their thing, but when they alone, that's a totally different story. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of people out here hide their brokenness, and a lot of people don't. So it all depends on the individual. So that was a nice clip of shit. All right, so check out. I think I got one more clip, and now this is Tyrese. I like this clip, so check this out. We'll be right back.
There's life and death and power in the tongue. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. Be careful with the things you consistently talk about. Because you're inviting that energy and vibration into your life.
Okay. Now, that right there, I wholeheartedly believe. I wholeheartedly believe if you keep harping on some of the worst things in your life, that shit's gonna stay around. You're bringing more of that into your life. You're bringing that dark cloud over you, and that's a totally different energy. So you guys, go ahead, guys. What y'all think?
Exactly. Every time you ask us, man, how our week been or whatever, I always say, hey, man, every day above ground is always a blessing. I always try to be cheerful, smile and everything, because that's true. You can't speak. Words are powerful, man. They're more powerful than than somebody trying to stab you, shoot you, or whatever. I know this one. I know this one person who a long time ago they wished that my mother and my grandmother had died. The very next day, now this is a true story. The very next day, their mother was walking down the street from the store and fell over dead.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Fell over dead. And that was one of the things that person really regret, was wishing death on somebody else's family. Like you really got to be careful about that.
Right. Yeah, go ahead, Mom.
I was just gonna say that I trip because some of these things that people talk about, like what Tyrese talking about, energy and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. It's all true, in my opinion. But I will say this. Looking at that clip with Tyrese talking, he looks so broken. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at that clip and looking at his face. He's spitting the truth. But you are part of that propaganda wheel I look at nowadays. You've been in the Fast and Furious just like Ludacris. And you know what Cat Williams said about Ludacris. You've been rocking around with Clyde Davis and them for a long time. You know what they said about Clyde Davis and them. The same thing they said about all these music moguls. You see what I'm saying? So my point is, Tyrese, was you one of them people who was young and dumb and got into the industry and did whatever you did to survive, singing wise, dropping albums, doing movies, working in Hollywood, or they say Hollyweird? But when you look at Tyrese, man, around the eyes and the nose, he looked like his wheel has been broken.
Yeah.
Like you just said a few minutes ago, people walk around here and they when they get by themselves, they be tore down, but when they out in public, they look like they got it together. I think he's one of those. Just to be honest, I think he broken inside.
Okay.
You know, that's just my opinion, but what he's saying is true though. But I just was looking at I was actually looking at the messenger on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here is another one. Then, well, check this out. Here's another celebrity kind of bringing that same.
You better stop mother down yourself. Letting these poor ass motherfuckers make you feel like you ain't the mother one. Like you ain't got no mother motion. You is the mother motion.
Why I said stop down yourself. All right, so go ahead, fellas. What y'all think about it? I'm not a big fan of Plies, but I like that clip right there.
Well, see, that should show you something. You see what I'm saying? He was down there in Florida in the industry for the longest.
Yeah.
It's funny how these guys, when they're younger, they be in the industry and they be all hoop and hollering, and then later on they get up out that mug and find themselves something else to do. Plies is pretty much a motivational speaker now. You feel me?
Yeah.
He used to be the hardest nigga in the street, rapping about dope and carrying them yappas this murking season. And then you doing self-help books and empowerment shit. Yeah. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying it's a fine line between when they first come in the game in their 20s, talking all that big boy shit. They learn about life and how the world works so far as the things we can't see, entertainment in Hollywood. Then they run up out of there and then they want to empower people. I get it. I understand. But you see where I'm going with it. Some scared your ass on the straight and narrow compared to what you was talking about. You see what I'm saying? You had niggas a few minutes ago talking about, are you my zodiac freak? And then they talking about you gotta block your energy and speak only positivity. You had a nigga talking about murking and killing in Florida. Now you putting batteries in people back, being a motivational speaker. It's something when I watch these people, it's something to it.
So you trying to tell me that nobody can change? He got to be ratchet and gangster forever.
That's not what I'm. No, I didn't say that.
You make it seem like he capping. Like you make it seem like he's not.
No, what I'm saying is they seen something in the industry that made them either get out of the industry or has broken them people. Is what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. He probably saw some shit, like Kevin said. He got invited to a puffy party, changed his life.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. Okay.
These dudes somewhat right. Look at Lil Uzi Vert. Good example, bro. Because Lil Uzi Vert is gayer than a $2 bill right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all seen him dancing in that red at Coachella with a damn Prada bag. Who the hell wears a whole Prada bag? It ain't even a man purse. Nigga, it's a girl purse. And you walking around with it on stage in a damn Lil Nas X uniform. Stop it. That's the problem. He looks like the black David Bowie. Ain't that nigga walking around with that makeup on?
David Bowie, yeah.
Remember from the 80s, David Bowie?
Yeah.
Did he walk around with that pink makeup on the side of his face?
That was David Bowie in the 70s. David Bowie in the 80s left that androgynous shit alone. But that
that androgynous shit that's what Lil Uzi Vert look like he on. That type shit.
Yeah. So
he looked like he want to be on The Labyrinth. That old 80s movie. Lil Uzi Vert look like he want to be on The Labyrinth. Yes, I said it.
Okay.
Shit, the fuck? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Shit ain't right. Shit ain't right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Mystery.
Man, I just think with age, wisdom and knowledge come because we all have been in that situation of being thuggish, you know what I'm saying, or being hard or bad, you know. But I listen to him, man, on a lot of things that he said because he do kick a lot of real stuff, you know. But how can you? My question to you, Gitmo, is how can a person speak on something so powerful and knowledgeable if they haven't been through it?
How can you speak on it and you ain't been through it?
Yeah,
the same way.
Like what you were saying was,
hold on, let's see.
Have seen something. You know, I mean, because we've been in the industry, you know, and we've seen some things, you know.
Okay.
But that don't necessarily mean like just because we've seen some things that we have to change, because from what I've known you, you know, from some years ago, you still the same to me. And
I am.
haven't changed, but
okay, so now this is what I'm gonna say. The same way that white kids can sit up here in the suburbs and listen to gangster rap, and they can tell you everything that goes on in the trap, but ain't never been there, is the same way you can do that. Nowadays, the only thing you can mimic a motherfucker nowadays if you had to. Not saying that a real man would go mimic another person, but they do it. They do it. Women mimic women all the time. You'll have somebody acting like somebody else, the whole identity, and you'll swear that they really been in the trap or they really been in the strip club, and that girl or boy ain't been nowhere. That's back in the day, that's what rap tapes did for people. They gave them a taste of somebody's neighborhood, a taste of somebody's way of life, and they ain't never left the comfort of their bedroom. You understand that? So when you ask me, well, how can they talk about something that they ain't never, like, kind of maybe never did? Because that's what rap do. You got remember the movie Malibu Most Wanted, about the dude who listened to the rap tapes and then he thought he was a white dude, thought he could rap, thought he was a hood nigga basically. That's because I don't think he had to do is listen to rap tapes, and that's what he thought. So you can listen to a couple of self-help tapes and become Montel Williams if you wanted to. That's my point. So I mean, when I look at it like that, so it's not like you don't have to necessarily. Let me tell you something. You don't necessarily have to do that no more. You can get secondhand research and do just fine. So that's all I gotta say about that part, though. For real.
Okay. So anything you want to say, Mark?
Oh no, that was it. You know, I feel like that, you know, as Fly's gotten older, man, you know, he's really been speaking some truth about a lot of stuff, you know. And I mean, some of it's been comical, you know, but it's been truth.
Yeah. All right, well, that's that on that. So anything I want to say before we wrap it up tonight?
Man,
that was fast.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a good summer. It's gonna be a good summer. I can tell y'all that. That's all I know. It's gonna be a hell of a summer, man. We actually we scheduled to come up this year, big time. So that's all I really gotta say on that. For real. You know. So just stay tuned. Stay with us. We coming up. Most definitely coming up.
Anything you want to say, Mark, before we wrap it up?
Everybody needs to level up.
What you said?
Yeah. And man, look, y'all check us out, man. Oh, I do want to say something. I want to thank everybody, man, who has been checking us out on the Back and Forth podcast, the Back and Forth radio, Back and Forth gospel radio, everything that we got going on, because we have charted on the radio station, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man. It couldn't have been done without Dollar, couldn't have been done without you, Gitmo. So I thank you guys, man, for being there. You know what I'm saying? And we putting everything together, man. I just want to thank God. I want to thank everybody who's watching, who follow us, who don't follow us, but listen to us and listen to the radio stations, because everything is possible, man, because you guys. So like Gitmo said, y'all stay tuned, because we got so much more coming, and we got a lot of blessings coming in, man. Y'all check out the merch. Make sure y'all check out the merch. Man, I don't know. I'm excited, and I'm just geek balling. So that's it, man.
So yeah, we see you guys next week. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday right here, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, youtube.com/Back and Forth Show, and also every first and third Sunday, mixcloud.com/WBF. Mark has a new show every first and third Sunday, Morning Gospel with Mark. I'm on every Saturday, 12 p.m. Same site, mixcloud.com/WBF. I'm on there with a new show, 12 p.m. every Saturday. I got a little something coming up. I'm gonna dedicate something to somebody that's going through some shit this week on this new show. It's gonna be a little something, but I just want to make sure I'm just gonna drop in and I'm gonna see what people are gonna think about it. But I'm just gonna say, hey, this guy's going through some shit, and I just wanna play some of these jams. So that's how it is. But other than that, it's a wrap. We'll see you guys next week. And again, I'm gonna start opening up the chat line. So no one checked in with us this week, and that's fine. But from moving forward, every time we come back from our break, I'll ask people who's watching to go ahead, click on the link. You can come in and chime in. You get the floor for about 2-3 minutes. You can talk about any topic we talked about tonight. Or if you just have something you want to get off your chest, we'll go back and forth with you on that. So we kind of like expanding the platform to get more people involved to help make the show look cool. So again, we'll see you guys next week. Same black time, same black channel. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.